Welcome to Milwaukee tonight. I'm your host, Dan.
Woo!
And we're going to have a lot of fun. I've got my guest, Matt, my friend. He's going to come by and he's going to talk a little bit about some stuff for you. We're going to have a nice little time. So anyway, I don't know if you guys have heard about this Jay-Z and Beyonce dilemmas, but they're having a little family issues. Jay-Z was supposedly stabbed some guy, a record executive, Lance Riviera, with a 5-inch blade. And Beyonce is just shocked that he would cheat on her. Well, Beyonce is known as B. Well, she gets a D in whatever in the grading scale for that one. You know, a little dunce cap for old B. So we're gonna get right down to it, guys. We got our first guest coming, and he's our only guest, but he is Matt, my friend, and you'll see him next. Thank you. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the first edition of what I hope will be many of Milwaukee Tonight. This is a sit-down portion where I sit down with someone from the Milwaukee area, and I talk to them about their lives. And my friend Matt is here, and he's
no last name.
He's here. He flew in all the way from Milwaukee to be with us here in Milwaukee. So, greetings, Matt.
Oh, welcome. Hello, everyone.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, thank you for inviting me. I appreciate it.
Welcome to Milwaukee Tonight. I was very thankful that you were able to be here on our first show ever, and I'm just glad you were able to come.
Well, thank you. The flight was wonderful.
So where did you fly out of?
I flew out of Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay.
To tell you the truth, it was very hot, 110 degrees.
Yeah, speaking of the heat, I would say it's about 80 degrees outside. But down here is a little cooler in the Milwaukee Tonight basement.
Yes.
My dehumidifier is actually broken right now.
Dehumidifier.
So normally you'd be hearing a loud whirring sound. But
Okay.
I was able to take care of that, and it's out of commission. Let's get right down to it. We're both fans of video games. We both enjoy playing them. I know you have a PlayStation 3. I've got a PlayStation 3. I've got a Wii U also.
I have a Wii.
A Wii.
I have a PlayStation 2. And the old Sega Genesis. Remember Dreamcast?
And I remember
Sega
that.
Dreamcast.
Yes.
The first CD disc, I think it was.
Yes.
And yeah, it costs about $200, but when you try to resell it, it costs you $0. So I don't know if you're saving money there. I think you're losing money. I think these companies who decide to come out with these games or systems, they should upgrade the old system, putting a new chip in there. Now they're just coming out with all these systems. So that's the reason why I don't want to get PlayStation 4, because next year will be PlayStation 5, and then the 4 will be on sale. But then who wants the 4? You want to get the PlayStation 5. So I don't know.
Yeah, so GameStop, if you're watching, kind of maybe renew your policies, accepting old video games.
Yes.
These games have been bought for upwards of $50 or $60, and we return them to you, and you give us 5 cents each.
Exactly. Not even that. It's just a handshake and a smile sometimes.
Yes.
And you don't carry PlayStation 3 games anymore, so it doesn't really matter. So I don't know what you're supposed to do.
I once took in a PlayStation 2 game. This is back when PlayStation 3 came out. I took in a PlayStation 2 game, and they're like, we don't even want that. Sorry.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, you just want to throw it away? And they're like, no, we don't do that.
I was actually a victim of that as well, Dan, as well. The guy even told me to just throw the system away, just throw it in the garbage, because really it's not worth anything. And I said, it's $200. Not anymore. It's more like 200 bags of crap. That's basically what it is. And then you have 40 games that go with it. And what are you supposed to do with that? Apparently, you have to play CD frisbee golf with the old video games. So, you want to play frisbee golf, you might as well just use your old PlayStation 2 games to play that game.
Yes. But you had some fun with the Sega, the Dreamcast, and also the other one.
I don't know, Dan. I was drunk half the time. So, I don't even know what game I was playing, to tell you the truth. Back in those old days, you're talking about alcohol and drugs. I'm not saying that people should do this, but I was either high or drunk when I was playing those games, and wow, they were mind-boggling. I have 3 games for that system.
Do you remember what those games are?
Yes, the bass fishing, Soul Calibur, and an NHL hockey game, which the guys actually looked like the real people on TV. Remember those controllers?
Yeah.
Like this. It's like so many, I don't even know what, it's like an alien device.
Yeah.
And I think you need another hand to play it.
And actually, didn't they have like a little? There's like a little slot in the
Yep.
top. There's like a window in there, so you could place a like a memory card.
Exactly. And then those things too were like $60 a pop.
Yeah.
So, yeah. No, Sony. No Dreamcast no more. Thank you.
So the Nintendo Switch is out now, and I was just looking at it online, and they're coming up with a new controller. Guess how much the controllers cost for the Nintendo Switch?
$70.
$75 for one controller. And that's, I mean, that's, you gotta think about stuff like that when you're gonna make a new purchase. It's like,
Now that money could be going towards other things. Like booze and cigarettes and tobacco. No, I'm just joking, people. Joking. But if you don't have it, then you're just a sucker like me and Dan. So,
well,
so
moving on, yeah.
yeah.
Oh yes, the lights are finally kicking in.
Nice.
I paid my electrical bill. So speaking of video games, we actually, through the magic of TV, we actually have an old clip of Matt here playing one of his favorite games, Paperboy.
Paperboy.
So that'll be on right now.
Oh. Ooh. My fucking friends in the papers. Get in there. Get out of there. Oh, boy. Oh, awesome balls. I'm fucking hitting almost every single one. Ooh, zaps, my friends. Oh, watch out, drunken sirs. Oh, come on, hit the fucking curb.
Speaking of video games, do you have any past favorites you would like to talk about? And it could be anything, like any game that really stuck out for you while you were growing up. It could be any system.
Yeah, actually, I got a couple. The old Sega Genesis. Or no, Nintendo, the regular Nintendo, Akari Warriors. These were 2 guys, blue and red. It's like that's what it was. Blue pants. One guy had blue, like a blue sash around his waist, and the other guy had a red. And they were always shirtless in the jungle, you know.
Yep.
I think people who created Naked and Afraid, I think they watched the Akari Warriors and been like, here, we can make a program on Naked and Afraid. Be shirtless and pantless. But anyways, in the Akari Warriors, you would walk around, and I swear to God, the characters in there would throw the bombs like this. Just his arm would come up and just throw a grenade. That's how it was. And there was a shooting machine gun, and you get the spray, and then you get the machine gun that would like rapidly fire machine gun, and then you'd get rockets, bazookas. And then you'd ride in tanks, and every single time you rode in a tank, you had like basically 2 minutes until that tank was running out of gas. And then you had to get a gas can in order to stay in there. It was a cool game. That one.
What did the gas can looks like? Would it just be like a thing?
It was an actually squared can with a little nozzle pulling out.
Okay. So you could tell it was a gas can.
You can tell it was a gas can for it.
Yeah.
You know, not like a beer bottle or something.
Yeah.
That was cool. We beat the game actually. It took us 4.5 hours
Yeah.
to do it. Because it's basically the the game was just repeated itself. You know, it's like you just face different guys. And I was always against the Vietnamese. Dude, it's like we were always invading some other, like, it wasn't Afghanistan, it was like China.
Oh.
You know, or, you know, Vietnam or something.
Yeah, it's like Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, it's just, and then Double Dragon was a good game.
Yeah. Yeah, that back in those days, it was always like an accomplishment to actually beat a game.
Exactly.
Because, you know, you're younger. And some of those games, like, showed no mercy. It's like, yeah, you know, might be kids playing these games. Should we lower the difficulty? Nah, let's just you know, make it incredibly difficult. And
Joust was a good game. Joust just took too long. It was a fun game, maybe for the first 20 boards. Then you realize that there was 150 levels, and then you're like, more of this flying and pooping eggs. Oh. Well, then the pterodactyl would come out. Sounded like a cat caught in a corner.
Well, I came up with a few maybe lesser known games.
Okay.
More fun stuff I had. But definitely Super Mario World was one of the first games I was like, man, this is just an awesome game. I couldn't wait to play it. You know, we rented a Super Nintendo from the store.
Okay.
We didn't have a Super Nintendo, but we rented one and we rented Super Mario World, and that was just tons of fun. And then obviously just running or biking over to the video game rentals place where they had a great deal.
Yes, Blockbuster.
Well, this is not Blockbuster. This is your mom and pop store that they'd have a bunch of games, and you wouldn't have to spend $5 to rent a game. You'd maybe spend $5 and get like 3 games, and you could have them for like a week. That was back in the day when things were cheaper.
When things were cheap.
Yes, things were nicer. Anyway, I found a few games you might not have heard of, but that are kind of important video games. One is called Assman's Creed. Massive Fart Effect.
Really?
Super Mario Lopez Brothers. Root Canal Tapper. Yoshi's Cooking Meth. And Donkey Kong Cunt. So
I like to play that Donkey Kong Cunt, I'll tell you that much.
So I thought another fun game for us to play, since it's on video games, have these pictures of characters from Mario games, and I was going to see if Matt could guess what they're named.
Mario things, okay.
Yes. So these are different enemies from the land of Mario. So I'll show you these pictures, and then I'll see if you can guess what the real name is. So here's the first one. See if you can get that one.
As a Mario game player, I've probably played it once.
Yeah, I know. And they have weird names too.
Spiky Fishhead.
That sounds about right, but it's actually a Cheep Cheep.
No, a Cheep.
A Cheep Cheep. How about this one? And this is the character.
That's the
right
okay. Two Teeth Prawn.
Teeth Pronger. This is a Gargantua Blarg.
Oh, I was close.
Gargantua Blarg.
Gargantua Blarg.
How about this one?
Oh boy. There's a Ninja Poo.
Well, it's a ghost.
Okay.
And they call this one
Ninja Ghoul.
Close. It's Big Boo Bluff.
Oh.
I guess
that's in Mario.
That's in Super.
Super Mario's.
I forgot to mark that one down. Which one that one's from? How about this one?
That would be a flower.
Yep.
Sundance flower, sun petal flower.
This one is Dizzy Dandy.
Dizzy Dandy.
Doesn't it look like a dandy? It's Super Mario World 2. Let's get that one. Here, let's try this one.
Well, he's a captain of some ship.
Yep. Think Milwaukee.
How about chocolate nut ball?
This is Admiral Bobbery.
Admiral. Okay, Admiral.
Boobery. Boobs. Boob. Bob. And how about this one?
This is dragon or hippo. Something.
This is just regular blarg.
Blarg. I thought it would be a hippo. It's got teeth like a hippo.
I don't know if you've seen this one before, but this is a popular one.
No, I know that was in the Mario games for Wii. I don't know what that.
Yes.
The Gulag.
It is. It's a shy guy.
It's a shy guy.
Shy guy.
Like Steve Martin.
And I got another one to go along with that one.
Cake eater. Loves desserts. Can't pull his pants up. I didn't know that.
Dessert guy. No, this is actually a fat guy.
Fat guy.
Fat guy. I'll do one more here.
One more.
This is another popular one from Super Mario World.
Wizard of Ghoul.
This is Kamek. The goofy name Kamek.
Kamek. Should be like Call of Duty pictures, like a German or something.
So we're getting a little close to the end. I was wondering, since this is Milwaukee tonight, I was wondering, do you have any favorite things about, or a favorite thing about Milwaukee, living in this area?
Living in Milwaukee.
Living in Milwaukee or shopping?
We have nice fairs. We got a lot of breweries here, which is nice.
Yes.
Yes, but the weather is nice in the summertime. The spring is awesome. Fall is beautiful with the flowers with the leaves changing in the trees. The winter, I'm not real good with cold.
Yeah.
You know, my balls shrivel up. Really, winters suck. But the 3 seasons out of the 4, I think Milwaukee's good.
If you can get through the winter, you're doing well. And finally, to finish up today, we're both fans of the show Real World Road Rules Challenge.
Of course.
Or what I don't even know what they call it now, just regular challenge. Anyway, there's a character on there by the name of Johnny Bananas.
Johnny fucking Man Bananas.
Good old B.
He is one of our favorites. And I found out a couple days ago that he's on Twitter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he's tweets some of his thoughts, you know. So I thought I'd share a couple of those today.
Let's see what he's tweeting and thinking.
Yes.
Hopefully it's not banana.
So we don't really know why it's called Johnny Bananas, but it's just kind of funny.
I think he has a monkey.
That would not surprise me. Anyway, here's this one quote that he tweeted out. Stir pots and make cheese because there is no honor amongst this house of thieves.
Oh, rhymes.
Yeah.
They should beat him with bananas. That would be funny. Just put bananas in socks. Instead of like stones, just mash up bananas. Put them in old pairs of socks. Just beat them with it. It'll be soft. It wouldn't hurt.
Yeah.
But it would just be smelly and it would soak through the sock and it would be on him when you smack it. It'd be funny.
Or put like a banana on his pillow every night.
Yeah.
Or leave one underneath his pillow like the banana fairy or something.
Funnier is just jam a banana right in his ass. I mean, just peel and all. And not the bottom end, the rough word, the one where you peel it off.
Here's another tweet. He says, next to my toasts, because that last one was a toast. Next to my toasts, bedroom selection is arguably the most important part of the challenge.
Well, you gotta be closer to the shitter.
Somebody tweeted out, taking a shot for every time MTV Bananas, that's Johnny's name, stirs the pot. Hashtag Dirty 30. To which Johnny replied, prepare to get fucked up. All caps. The challenge, Dirty 30.
That's what it's called?
Here's another winning tweet from Johnny Bananas. I went to the park today and just stared at my phone. There's another one. Drops ice cube on the floor, kicks it under the refrigerator.
What the hell did you just say?
He's texting. He's tweeting me.
Yeah, these are like thoughts of
Okay.
Johnny Bananas. Here's one. Friday, my second favorite F word.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Is that something happening? Yes.
Oh, it will. Just wait for it.
I'm not saying that whole entire show is completely people of morons, but you got a handful of more morons than some regular people, and then the regular people get shotted out. You know, they get pushed to the side. They're like, you're not normal. It's like, no, they're normal. You guys are fucked up. You
These
know,
guys, you have to be like an asshole. That's like
that's basic, yeah.
that's the starting point.
Be an asshole the first day, and then be a drunk the next week, and you'll be fitting in perfect with them.
It's like if you're in jail, you either have to kick somebody's ass or become someone's bitch in the first day. Well, I'd like to thank Matt for coming. This is a lot of fun.
Thank you. Screw you, Phoenix. Looks like I'm staying here in Milwaukee.
Matt is going to stay here. He's got a flight to catch. I was going
I
to
got a
bring him
flight?
right back here.
It's gonna actually take me up to Green Bay to see Lambeau Field, and then I'm gonna come right back down over here.
Lambert.
All right.
Alrighty,
Thank you very
for
much.
coming. I appreciate it.
All right. See you later, folks.
Thank you, everybody. That's the end of this one.
And this song is picked by Arlene.
Let me tell you about the snakes, the fakes, the lies, the highs, and all of these industry shindigs. Where you see the pretty girls in the high animated world, checking for a rapper with all the dough. If you take a shit, they want to know. And if you're gonna fall, they won't be around, y'all. So you still wanna do the show business, and you think that you got what it takes? I mean, you really